This morning I'd like to tell you that there is a commitment by our Air Force to build outside of the gates of that base an innovation center that is a collaboration with the city and the county and the state. And the reason we're doing it is because right now we are trapped to some degree. We have all these brilliant minds that are going to be the leaders of the future of the Department of Defense and the world right inside those gates. The men and women that come from other countries that come to school here end up becoming the Minister of Defense or the Prime Minister or the President. In fact, 480 graduates from other countries in that gate are either the Chief Air General, the Minister of Defense, the President or Prime Minister of their countries. That's influence. And they all spent a year here with their families in Montgomery, Alabama, embraced by your love and your compassion. Every senior leader of the future of our Air Force is inside those gates. What I want to do is I want to bring them outside of that gate. And I want to bring them to a place where they are connecting with you, and you don't have to worry about security to get in that gate. But what it's going to become, it's going to become a honeypot for every company that wants to do business with the military, every person that wants to innovate because they can come to a place where they can connect faster than anywhere else in the country, and where they are welcome to collaborate and innovate with other thinkers. And when we break open the gates of that base and bring them out into the city with the kind of connectivity that this internet exchange provides, you just hang on to your hats and watch how quickly we can invent new ways of living the American dream and bringing business to bear and growing this economy with tools that allow us to live free with our independence, our civil liberties, and our privacy intact, where we do not have to compromise on anything. You don't have to give up your personal information and worry that somebody's going to steal you blind. I reject that premise, and so do the inventors of the future. But ultimately, I want this to be a story that in 100 years from now, when they write the books about our age, they take a look at a cohort of citizens in Montgomery, Alabama, in the river region, and they say to themselves, who would have thought that the birthplace of the digital age started in Montgomery, Alabama? Here's my prediction, okay, and you can hold me to this. In 10 years from now, you call me up and you tell me whether I was a fool or not. But if we do this right, that Maxwell Boulevard that goes to the base, it will be lined with bright, shiny buildings that say Boeing and Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman. Why? Because they know that the leaders of the future that will bid contracts for great defense are sitting in that gate right now. And when we put this honeypot out there of this innovation center outside the gate so people can come and be free, those long-haired hippies with earrings in their noses can come, and they don't have to get a security clearance to go in the base. They can come downtown and enjoy the restaurants and the beauty of Montgomery. They will come because it's future business opportunity. And then the other magic is that all these people from around the world that come here for the data and for the pipes and the speed, they will look around and say, Montgomery, Alabama, one of the best kept secrets in the country. The weather, the people, the friendliness, the power, the patriotism. And then they decide to build their business here, and it lights it on fire. So this vision, where in 100 years from now, when they write books about us, and when a whole different generation of people are sitting at these tables talking like we are now, the book will say, who would have thought that the future of humanity living in the digital age was invented in Montgomery, Alabama?